Hello twin flames, thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing and all the amazing comments and feedback you leave me. It means the world, as you know, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. So it's a real pleasure to be here with you today, and I'm really excited because we're going to be starting the Learn Tarot series on Monday. So that's going to be a really intense look at the tarot from a twin flame point of view. And I'm going to be using lots of cards. We're going to be talking in depth about it, and I'm really excited about it. So if you're looking forward to that, the first video will be posted on Monday. That's going to be an introduction video, and then we're going to start with the major arcana. Very powerful indeed, and this is a great year of mission, and it's a great year to tap in with your psychic self. And I have also shared on the community page the Learn Your Psychic Powers, or Tap Into Your Psychic Powers series. I recorded that last year, but it still means something this year. And also to give a big shout out today to our soul sister Sandra from World Illuminator 11 and Cheryl for Sensual Healing, because both of those divine feminines are doing series right now to lift our vibration, to tap us in with our psychic truth and help us to remember who we are. So what we're going to do today then, I'm going to be doing a pick-a-pile later about what you are learning, what your masculine is learning and what you need to know. So do look out for that one later. But I'm going to tap in now and see what the energy is. So I hope you're all enjoying the divine feminine and the divine masculine check-ins. They are kind of a more intense look into your energy, whereas this is an overall energy for the day. So I'm going to bring in Archangel Michael today to see what he wants you to know. Archangel Michael is the power of heaven. He's very strong. He's authentic. He helps you to stand in your power and your truth, to pick yourself up when you're going through pain. And he helps you to see the way out of struggle. So he gives you the power you need to carry on. So we're going to bring Archangel Michael in today. I'm also going to bring in the Arrows of Love Tarot and the Arrows of Love Oracle. These are both Mystic Moon decks. And I got these over Christmas with all the donations you gave to me. So thank you so much for that. And, you know, a big shout out to everyone as well for all the beautiful love and support moving through into the new year. Thank you for all the new year messages. Thank you for, you know, all the gifts and donations you sent to me over the Christmas period. And thank you for all the love and support that you give to me and George. And George is back on his channel, hopefully today. So very exciting. We're also going to bring in the Divine Masculine Revelations to see what they want to share with you today too. So let's see what we need to know. So thank you, angels. What's the energy, please? Wow, Archangel Michael actually throwing them out the deck today. What's the energy around the divine feminines? Thank you, angels. And the energy around the divine masculine. Wow, look how powerful they're coming out today. What's happening with the journey today, please, angels? What's happening with the journey? What's happening with the divine feminines today? The energy around the divine feminine and the energy around the divine masculine. What do we need to know? The energy around the divine masculine. What's the energy around the connection? Straight out there. The energy, another one coming out, another two. The energy around the divine feminines, look at that. And the energy around the divine masculines. The energy around the divine masculines, wow. This is a great deck. I actually used this over Christmas for myself, you know, and did myself a little mini reading. So what's the energy around the divine masculine today? What do they want to reveal or say to you? What's the energy around the masculine, please, angels? What's the energy around the divine feminine? And this is showing, you know, you can use any deck of cards for any energy we're going through. Thank you, angels. Even though this is a masculine deck, it will resonate with you and your journey and your part of it. And the energy around the journey, what do we need to know? Thank you, angels. So I'm going to start with the divine feminine today. Just because this card's so powerful, it jumped out of the deck and I saw it. Look at this. God is in charge. God is in charge. That means everything is in divine timing. There's a reason for everything that you go through. There's always a plan. So this is reassurance from heaven that it's going to be okay. That there's not really anything to fear because it's all taken care of. There's already things happening and they're giving me that lump in the throat, that block there. There's already things happening behind the scenes, even if you can't yet see it, even if you still feel like your journey is in chaos or struggle or pain. It's all working out for your higher good with blessings you may not yet see. And you're also being reminded to trust in the journey, because everything that happens on the journey, including karmic partners, karmic situations, struggle, pain, it's all happening for both of your growth, so that when you come together, you are healed from the things, that created struggle in the ego. Obviously, in union, we still go through struggles and we still go through, things, but we go through it together. When I'm with George now, there's no pain, like there was previously to union or prior to union. Instead, we go through things together because you were one and you were strong. And, I want to take this opportunity as well to say a big thank you to everyone who's emailed me and commented. You've come into union as we've transitioned into this new year, and it's so beautiful. And it's a real preview of what's to come for you. So if you aren't yet in union, if you feel like it's way off, the angels are saying to you today, God is in charge. You are learning and growing and understanding on a very deep level. And it's the year of mission. And that's why when I was guided to this picture, and I know so many of you are loving this picture right now, you can really see the divine masculine standing out with the energy of the stag. But you have to look a bit closer to see the divine feminine by his side. And this is because things are still lining up in 2022. 2023 and 4 are about commitment. There's going to be marriage and power flowing in there. Really taking the next steps, everything feeling better, things coming together. The angels are clearly showing me that this is when the pandemic is going to be cleaning up its act. So there's going to be a lot of dramatic changes for the good, for the better, coming in between now and 2024. So we have to keep the faith and understand that God is in charge. And sometimes when we think things are happening, they're happening to us, they're happening for us. Sometimes when we think that things are going wrong, they're really going right. So God is in charge. So the message coming through for you today, Divine Feminine, whatever's going on, regardless of the situation, trust in God. Trust in the universe, trust in the higher power, trust that Source and the creator of all things has really got your back. And the prayer is, dear God, please help me to let go of this situation. So let go of the situation. That doesn't mean you move on. It doesn't mean you start looking elsewhere for love. It means you let go of the struggle around what you're going through. You let go of the pain, you forgive. You trust your twin to find their way. You understand on a deep level that they are your greatest teacher, teaching you faith, teaching you to let go, to surrender, to give it to God. It says, giving me the faith. So the angels are going to give you the faith you need. And when you have a small amount of faith, you can move mountains in your life. You can create miracles. And miracles are happening now. So dear God, please help me to let go of this situation, giving it in faith and trust to you, to your divine wisdom and your infinite love, in order to resolve and heal everything and everyone involved. And that's what you ultimately want, to bring in a great healing, to sort things out, to bring in a resolution, like a New Year's resolution. Maybe that's your New Year's resolution, to bring healing in not only to the world, but to your own life, to your own situation, so that your masculine feels healthier and happier in 2022. And the sword of truth there is allowing you to be authentic and you, to remember who you are, that nobody compares to you, that you are the perfect and the whole package for your twin. And this is also about cutting cords of fear. That beautiful light there, it looks like a lightsaber. It's Archangel Michael's, beautiful sword of truth, but that also cuts cords of fear. We can never cut the cord between ourself and our twin, no matter how much we try or who we call in to do that. because you are one and you can't cut a cord with your own self. But you can cut the cords of fear. So you focus on love and you let go of the drama and the pain. So Archangel Michael is saying to you today that he is giving you faith and trust in this love and the power of the infinite wisdom of the universe. So trust that all is well and there's nothing to fear. Absolutely love that card. We've also got choices and flames. So this is the two of flames. Choices around the flames. So what I'm feeling with this is choices, decisions, things coming in. Now, I am feeling that you may see wolves and foxes. Now, foxes are connected with solutions, decisions, and wolves are connected with intuition and power and strength. And the flames is the journey. Now, you can see in this card there's two ladies. So this may also be an extra sign if, you are ladies and you are same-sex twins. I know I haven't done a same-sex twin flame reading for a while, and I know I need to be doing one. But this is also showing you moving forward together. And the two of flames, or the two of wands, is about progress. Action, moving forward, making decisions, working out what to do. And it's about power. I mean, what I'm seeing in this card as well is she's holding her arm there. So it's about belonging and knowingness that you are meant to be. Moving forward together, changes. It's about being on show, wanting to come out into the open and share your love and your light with the world. And I'm seeing the beautiful pink energy here of Archangel Jophiel, the beauty angel, helping you to remember that this love and this journey is a beautiful thing. Even when it's causing you pain, it's growing you. When I look back at the last 15 years of my journey to my union and the struggles and things I went through, the pain, the hurt, the tears, it was all worth it to get me here now. And hand on heart, that's the truth. And you'll look back on this pain you're going through, or this type of energy, that isn't quite nice in the journey. And you'll look back and say, I'm so grateful I was able to experience that, because not only did it make me stronger, it made me aware of who I am. And it gave me the skills and the tools and, the empathy to understand others. Because that's another thing we remember on this journey. We are light workers. You are a light worker. You are an empath, a starseed, a healer, an angel therapist, an angel feeler. You are connected with spirit and source. So whatever avenue you are working your light, the things you go through now teach you about your journey and what others experience too. That's why we have this kind of, feeling of kind of, in a way, companionship, but also solidarity, because we understand each other. We understand each other's journeys, what we go through, the pain we feel. And that's why this channel is so powerful and relevant and needed, because we need to know we are not alone. When we're talking to family, friends, they just don't get it. They may not understand you and your journey to your light and your mission, what you're doing. They may not understand the way you feel for your twin or why you're still sticking around. And everyone here knows why you're still sticking around, and it's okay. So I'm also seeing this as divine feminine power, divine feminine energy collectively, sisterhood. Whether you are a guy or a girl and you are a divine feminine, it's sisterhood, companionship, brotherhood, being together with like-minded beings, knowing your way, being shown the way, seeing through the eyes of beauty and love, not fear and struggle and pain. And it's about bringing things into your physical reality. So I also feel this about your mission and your success and everything you want to build and create in this year. And the angels saying God is in charge, let go. Sometimes when we want something so much in our life, and that isn't always about union, it could be about a goal, a monetary goal, a financial goal. It could be about something you're working on in your career or your personal journey. It could be something to do with your physical body. When we want something so much, we get kind of clouded in doubt and we get dragged into fear. Is it going to happen? When's it going to happen? And the angel's saying God is in charge of your journey. Everything is unfolding the way it's meant to. And so many of you say to me, what's my mission, Liz? What's my purpose? Why am I here? And the angel's saying you're already doing it. You're already working on it now without even realizing it, because you are learning through your twin flame journey, through the struggle and the pain and what we overcome. You're learning what you need for your mission, so you can help others and guide and be a leader, and most importantly, understand what other people on this journey are going through. That's why, you guys resonate with me, because I've been through the separation and the pain and the struggle and catalyst and all these things that you may have experienced too, and come out the other side and moved into union, which is ultimately where you want to be. So it's about taking control. So choices for the flames. So yes, this is about choices to be together, choices in your own life, deciding what to do, but it's also choosing to let go of struggle, choosing to know in your heart and soul that everything will be okay, choosing to focus on the good stuff and to be grateful and to focus on love and to have an attitude of gratitude. That's what builds you up and gives you power. We've also got love lyrics. Wow. Love lyrics. So divine feminines, you are constantly receiving signs of love and messages of love from your twin and your angels through the lyrics and songs. And that's why it's so powerful when we share the little short videos. I do those. Zoe started off doing those, aligning with my soul. Big shout out to Zoe. And she's also got a TikTok you can watch too. And Sandra's doing them, and George does them every now and again. I know he hasn't been on his channel for a while, but he's had a big break over Christmas while he's been processing his mission. And that's exactly what your divine masculine has been doing too. And George has really got a plan now for what his mission is in 2022. He's going to be learning to drive, among other things, driving things forward as well, moving things forward. So messages and music. Now, this is really powerful because, a while ago, let me find the deck of cards. I created 2 message love decks and music. I created the Twin Flame Messages and Music Intuitive Oracle, and they're guiding me to bring that in too. Let me find it, wherever it is. Bear with me a sec. There it is. Oh, no, where is it? There it is. Yeah, I know a lot of you have got this, and thank you for all the beautiful, comments and feedbacks about this deck. I know so many of you love this deck. So this is the Messages Through Music Intuitive Oracle for Twin Flames. But I also created the Divine Love Messages Through Music, which is more about the songs you hear. And, I know so many of you want to buy this deck, so I've made this available to buy now. So if you go onto my Make Playing Cards kind of site, my page on their site, you'll see all the decks of cards. And over Christmas, I completed the Power Couples deck too. And I'm going to be giving one of those away for Valentine's Day. Okay, so there's going to be a giveaway on the channel for Valentine's Day. So, stick around for that. But you can check that out too. So when I get that deck, which should be around the beginning of February, I can actually do a proper deck walkthrough with that and talk about the cards and why I chose the significant couples and what it all means. But this card, or this deck, which is a deck of love and lyrics with love, is now available to buy too. So they're giving me fear. So anytime you go into fear, anytime you're struggling to remember that God is in charge, anytime you're in panic, or, you're losing your patience, or you're getting angry, or you're feeling frustration or jealousy or any, kind of anger, the angels may give you a message through music. Your twin will come to you through music. So let's get a message through music today. Straight out, just jumping out the deck. Very beautiful. So what's the energy, please, angels? What's the energy? Here we go. So these are the messages coming through. So the first thing we've got is, look at this. You were watched over by angels, which is another message for you that God is in charge. So you may be receiving messages through music, lyrics, songs that say to you that you are safe, that you are not alone. And that's very powerful. That energy came also through yesterday. It says at times it will feel like nobody understands. And that's really what I'm feeling in this card here. You know, that here you're understood, you are safe, you are powerful. At times it will feel like nobody understands, that no other human being gets what you are going through or has felt this kind of pain. And we've all felt like that at some point on this journey, that no one else has felt this kind of pain. But we all go through this pain on the journey. We all grow from it. We get through it. This too shall pass. The angels want you to know that you are not alone and that you are understood. The pain will pass and the miracles will come. You are loved and you are safe, and that's so true. So you may be receiving messages through music today from heaven that you are loved, that you are not alone, that you are safe. From your twin, we've got somewhere. There's a place for you somewhere. Now, this is a song from West Side Story. You know, there's a place for us. Very beautiful, very powerful song. Always makes me cry, especially the Barbra Streisand version. So there's a place for you and your twin somewhere. Now, you may be thinking that, are we ever going to be together? Will it happen in this lifetime? Maybe you've watched The Reason and they've said, oh, it's rare for twins to come into union, or someone's put some negativity or some fear on or spin on it that's making you question everything. But somewhere inside of you, you know this is real. You're resonating with something. You know there's a place for you. You know you're meant to be. You know you belong to each other. So the message is, regardless of what people say or what people do or what readings you watch, remember your truth. Somewhere inside of you, there's a feeling of this power, that God is in charge, that all is well, that your journey is protected and safe, and that you are divine love and light. Call out my name. So you may hear a message in music or a lyric that calls out your name. Now, the masculines have been giving you lots of signs lately in music, especially through the shorts I've been sharing. You know, saying to you, I no longer care about what people think. And someone asked me as well why I actually shared the word reversed. Now, the reason why, when I'm doing cards, as you guys know, the angels give me the intuitive message. When I'm doing a little short, I can't talk about it in that way. It's just a message with music. So if it was upside down, it was a big sign that that energy doesn't exist anymore. So that energy was the masculine saying, I no longer care what people think. I'm standing up for what I believe in. So he's calling out your name. So you may even hear a melody or a lullaby as you're falling asleep where he calls out your name. You know, you hear your name called. He may call to you silently as you are moving into dream state. You may have a song coming through to you with your name or something that really calls out to you. You may see a street name that's connected with you or your twin. This is why you see things like their surname, their nickname, their birth date, their first name, something connected with them, their accent, anything about them, where they're from, their country. You know, it's all reminding you of the truth that they are calling out your name and letting you know through many things, including music, how loved you are. We've got lovesick. Now, lovesick is also about ascension. And we spoke about the ascension symptoms as we've transitioned into this new year, especially from the 21st of December, the winter solstice, up until the year of the tiger that's coming in on the 1st of February. So a lot of ascension. That's why you may have been experiencing flu-like symptoms or nausea or, you know, a feeling of kind of pain in the stomach or, you know, anything you've been going through. And if you want to know more about ascension, if you go to the playlist, there's a whole video there on ascension symptoms, everything. Why we feel weak at the knees sometimes for our twin, why we have pains in our knees, why we have all these things. And they give me again the blocked throat chakra. So feeling of needing to swallow, cough, blocks, not being able to get your words out. It's all about ascension. So really lovesick is ascension. And lovesick also means you're missing each other. You know, you may feel sick physically or emotionally because you're not together, but you're being reminded that it's all happening now. We've also got Love My Life. This is one of my favourite songs, Love My Life. So the angel's saying, love your life. You may receive messages through music to love your life, to enjoy the life you are living, to be more present in the now, to be available in the now, to observe what's going on, to enjoy each moment, to feel good, because when we feel good and we're living in the now, we're not affected by stress. So we feel better, we feel happier, healthier, our vibration rises, and we feel stronger. So we do start to love our life. We know that we are fabulous and strong. And, check out that song by Robbie Williams. So the message today coming through for you in music is that you are not alone. You are understood. That there is a place for you guys. It is going to happen in divine timing. Trust the journey. Know that you are safe and loved and all is well and there's nothing to fear. So let's also bring in, because I'm doing this totally off the cuff today, what they're guiding me to do. And I know I've got loads of cards. This is going to be a longer reading today. Let's use the answers from above. Will you and your twin flame come into union? What do we need to know? Use your healing power. Well, that's absolutely the message coming through. Your healing power uplifts the vibration. Your healing power forgives and heals. It releases the past. It brings in magic. So there's a great healing power coming in right now. Pray because the angels are listening. So the angels saying if you have any fears or worries about if you're going to be in union with your twin, pray about it. The angels are listening. They're always with you. Use your own healing power to bring you the truth. And look at this. Things will fall into place. Why? Because God is in charge. Because you are truly meant to be. And these are the messages that you are hearing right now. Very beautiful. So let's go back to the energy then. So we've got in the spotlight, attention. So the message here is pay attention. Pay attention to what's happening around you right now because it's showing you your truth. If you're seeing couples everywhere loving each other, holding hands, having babies and getting married, huge sign of what's to come. Over Christmas, I've been seeing rings and people proposing and marriage everywhere because it's a sign of what's to come, not only for me, but for you. Because over Christmas, I've been setting the intention for you to come into union with your twin flame, for you to get the type of relationship you want with them, even if that's just moving out of separation into communication. So I've been seeing it coming together. You may see this as right now your connection is in the spotlight. Maybe you feel like you've had your heart broken and that's really been, kind of magnified right now from a karmic situation or something that's going on. The angels are reminding you that what triggers you is healing you. What is coming up for healing, a core wound, something from the past, maybe something that's currently going on. It's coming into the spotlight to be healed because you're moving towards union. Even if your twin is married or getting married or there's something going on with them, this is the final stages to your union. So everything is happening to grow them and heal them and also to heal you. So yes, it may hurt, it may cause pain, but try and see it from a higher perspective. Try and rise up from it. Detach from it to raise your vibration. So you see it in a whole new light and you become the observer. And you say to yourself, okay, this is the year of mission. What does that mean for me? That means you are still growing, learning, understanding who you are, why you've come, what you need to do. So you may be learning things from that karmic situation that can only be learned through that. And it's bringing up pain and struggle to heal that pain and struggle, to, understand it because the wound is where the light goes in. So trust in that. So if you feel like things are coming up right now for healing, the truth is being revealed. Things are coming out into the open. And that's what I'm feeling with this, coming out into the open. The spotlight, things being revealed, secrets coming out, karmic endings change. So if you're seeing couples fighting everywhere, okay, you're seeing things breaking down everywhere, trouble, that's what's happening to move things forward for you. So if you're seeing all of that and your person is with someone else, that's what's going on in their life, in their 3D reality. Regardless of how nice it all looks on Facebook or Instagram, you have to think outside the box and, giving me fear, release the fear and look closer. And sometimes to look closer, we have to zoom out because we're looking at things too close. See things from a much higher point of view. And we've got autumn. So this is about release. Things being released. You can see there you've got the leaf. So things are being released right now to bring in what you want. So things will fall into place. Things are happening. Okay. So the message says things will fall into place. And the autumn is about fall. So since autumn, whatever time of year that is for you, this is kind of like the October energy that we've just experienced. Things are already falling into place as we move into a new year, as we fall forward. Sometimes we fall flat on our face for a reason so we can get back up stronger. And that's when Archangel Michael comes in and says to you, you've got this, you are a warrior of love. You can handle what's happening. So release the past, let go and trust. We've got influence. You've affected my life significantly. So your masculine is saying to you, you've affected my life. You've woke me up. And this is kind of a message of enlightenment. You can see there, there's a lot of Buddha energy in this card here. So this is about awakening, enlightenment and power, seeing things from a fresh perspective. The butterfly there for transformation. And the other day, when we were cleaning up after Christmas, there was a beautiful ladybird, or you may call them ladybug. There was a ladybird on our curtains. And it's a sign of luck. Luck is on your side. Everything you're going through is working for you right now. Enlightenment, power. Things will fall into place. For some of you, the things will fall into place in the autumn this year. That may be when you guys come into full union, when the restrictions lift for you, or you come together. The communication is restored. It's all in divine timing. There is nothing to fear because God is in charge. So you've affected my life significantly. So remember, you've woke each other up. You've affected each other's lives significantly. Things change because of your twin flame journey. Even on this journey with a catalyst, even where you've been through previous things, it's moved you where you're meant to be. Go back over your life right now and think about people you've been with. Okay, whether that's friends, family members, colleagues, or even lovers. They've moved you where you are now. They've been a big catalyst to your journey, not just your twin flame journey, but your mission and your perspective and your higher awareness of your life purpose. Everything's grown you and got you where you are right now. We've got telepathy. You are never far from my mind. So they're also giving me, there's a lot of smoke in there, smoke signals. And there's a song called Smoke Signals. But this is about receiving signs from heaven, telepathic communication. And your masculine saying to you, you are never far from my mind. And you know that too, Divine Feminine. They're never far from your mind. Even when you're busy with something else, they're never far from your mind. So you're always receiving the signs that you are safe. And what I'm seeing with this smoke is, this is also about things coming into your awareness. Starting to see things from a higher point of view, being aware of things, being aware of the angelic energy around you, the support from heaven that others may not see. We've also got the smoke there, so this could be an extra sign here for someone to give up smoking or to quit vaping or to give up something toxic to you. This may be what you're also releasing right now, and the angels give you the power to do that. Maybe that resonates with your twin. Maybe you think they're smoking too much, they're drinking too much, they're doing too much toxic stuff. And they are being released from that right now. So it's also a big sign to breathe a sigh of relief, to breathe in fresh air, to go in nature. Again, they're blocking up the throat. Anything that's creating toxic feelings to you. Anytime you go into stress or anxiety or jealousy, remember the truth. You are enough, you are safe, you are loved, and you are exactly where you're meant to be. So go out in nature and look around you. Look how easily everything works out in nature. It all falls into place. God is in charge. Very beautiful. So let's do the masculine energy now. So the masculine energy, look at this. I've got angel bumps. Make a commitment. Well, that's what the masculine needs to do and wants to do. And we've just spoke about making a commitment. The rings, things moving forward. The masculine wants to make a commitment to you, his true love or her true love. The masculine wants to make a commitment to their own self this year. They want to make a commitment to their mission and why they've come. So they want to make a commitment to move forward. Now, they may have needed to make a commitment to another to grow and learn and understand to be able to be with you. So if your masculine has just made a commitment to someone else, don't panic. Don't think your journey's over. If you know in your heart and soul that this person is your true twin flame, then they are learning from that commitment to be in a truer, more realer commitment with you. It all has a plan. There's always a plan. Okay, there's something being learned. There's some trigger being healed. There's something being released. So the masculine wants to make a commitment here. And it says, Archangel Michael is the angel of courage and confidence. And I love that because we're moving into the year of the tiger on the 1st of February. Courage and confidence. As the angel of courage and confidence, I call upon you to lend me your strength. So the masculine is asking the angels to lend them strength right now, to reach out to you, to commit to you, to make changes for you. Allow me to commit to myself, my life, and my divine purpose. Well, their divine purpose involves you. Now, they're giving me headache, head pressure, things being released, things happening in the mind. Again, this is connected with solutions and decisions. So today your masculine is asking the universe for help so they can work more on their own purpose and commit to that. Commit to you, commit to, the self, to be true to the self, to move away from anything toxic to them. Please clearly guide me so I can fully open my heart to every experience. So your masculine wants to open their heart to every experience. And this is also your masculine asking you to open your heart and understand why every experience had to happen the way it did. Why it had to occur that way for healing. We've got the 9 of Hearts, and this is the wish card, wish fulfillment. It says fulfillment. So you are the icing on the cake for them. You are their dream come true. So the 9 of Hearts, the 9 of emotion, the 9 of, cups, the 9 of love is about dream fulfillment, wish fulfillment. So they know that you are their one. They know that you are the one for them, like the stag and his deer, or the energy of the twins. So he wants to make a commitment because he knows that you are his wish fulfillment, his dream fulfilled. He wants to make you happy. They're actually showing me that cake, even though it's a cupcake, like a wedding cake. Offering something to you, something sweet, something that you can take a bite out of. He wants to take a bite out of a new reality. So this is about new beginnings and faith. And we've got the 7 of Flames, back off. So if he's backed off, or he's asking you to back off, if he's holding you at arm's length right now, it's so that he can do what he needs to do. The masculines back off from the feminine when they need to process, make changes, understand and go within. We handle things differently. Why? Because it's like the energy of men being from Mars and women being from Venus. Now, whether you are a man or a woman, or your masculine is a man or a woman, is irrelevant. This is the energy. So the masculine energy is like Martian energy, and the female energy, the feminine energy, is like Venusian energy, Venus energy. So you can't communicate. It's like when you were trying to understand another language, and it doesn't make sense to you. But what does make sense is a smile, because it's a universal language. So even if you can't speak the same language, it's something that's felt. And that's why we've got the telepathy card coming through for the divine feminine. The telepathy card, wherever that's gone. Because, sometimes language or words aren't needed, because it's felt. So telepathy is about the feelings. So you feel this right now. So if they're backing off and you're taking it personally, don't. Don't be so quick to rush in and try and sort it out. Give them the space they need, because it's showing you that your dreams are coming true. So if he's backed off from you, it's because he's processing you. He's processing how he feels about you, what he needs to do. He knows he needs to make a commitment, not just to you, but to his mission and to himself. So he's saying, I need time. So if he's backing off, it's to process. We've got party of one. And look what we've got there. We've got the twin flame candle. So again, he's showing you here, he doesn't want it to be a party of one. So this is another big sign about the masculine needing space, the masculine needing time. And again, it's showing you that if he's with someone else, it's still a party of one. What does that mean? It means there's an empty chair. That chair can only be filled by you. That glass slipper can only be filled by you. So a party of one is about him saying to you, I'm single. I'm preparing for you. So remember this, okay? Even if he's married, even if he's with someone else, it's still a party of one. He's still single for you because you are the true love in his life. You are the true one he desires. And if things get a bit shaky, baby, the camera just moved there. Trust the journey. Party of one. I also feel this could be about the New Year celebrations, the Christmas celebrations, maybe a birthday. This could be a little birthday cake. And you're thinking, why hasn't he reached out to me? Why hasn't he wished me a happy Christmas, a happy New Year, a happy birthday? Why has he backed off suddenly? He's processing his feelings because he wants to get hitched. Look at this. Hitched. Now, he may have already got hitched. He may be married. It's okay. It's still a party of one. Okay? And you may want to get hitched to him. He wants to make a commitment. The angels can't spell it out any clearer. What you're dreamed about right now, what you want fulfilled in your life with your twin is on its way. Marriage commitment. This is what's coming into 2023 and 2024. He just may have to release a commitment first. He may have to, make a commitment to himself first. So trust the journey. Look at this. We've got reconciliation. Your masculine smiling today, saying we will be together again. So he's saying this to you. This is a promise. We will be together again. And look what he's doing. He's got his hand up. Now, this is about vulnerability. They say that if your person, say a man as well, especially masculine energy, falls asleep in bed with you, with their arm up, and George does that constantly, it's vulnerability because they're exposing themselves. They're in a very vulnerable position. You could tickle them, you could punch them, and he's saying, I'm allowing myself to be vulnerable with you. I've got my heart on my sleeve for you. You are the one for me. You are my ultimate dream fulfillment. So he's saying to you, we will be together. We will reconcile. We will get hitched. We will have commitment. So trust the journey. God is in charge. There's nothing to fear. I absolutely love that one. So if you start seeing wedding cakes, maybe your masculine's just got married to someone else, don't see it as a negative. It's showing you he's still learning the things he needs to learn to actually be with you. It won't last. He's meant to be with you. So for the journey then, and they're giving me tears as well, teary eyes. So a feeling of the need to release. Maybe it makes you happy that you're receiving this message today. We've got to admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. So this is the energy of the journey right now. Look at this. It's time to leave the unhealthy situation because your home is protected by angels. Now, what I'm seeing with this is the home is the love, because, we automatically think about a home being a building, a place where we live, and that's not the truth. Home is where your heart is. Home is being together. That's why you can pick anything up and move it anywhere you want to go. I watched Marley and Me the other night, and, she says, Jennifer Aniston says, Jenny says to John in it, we can go anywhere you want to go because you are my home. We are home, this family unit, not a building or a place. So even if you put roots down somewhere, it can always be uplifted. So in other words, you and your twin will go to the ends of the earth for each other. What's meant to be will be. There's somewhere for you, somewhere. So it's protected. Your home, your love, your heart, your soul, your twin, your journey, your mission is protected by angels. So admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. So divine feminine, admit the truth. You know this love is real, so act accordingly. Don't be in fear or pain. Raise your vibration, because it's time to leave the unhealthy situation of being in that negative energy. Be in the energy of the now. Focus on love, not fear. Be strong. And the masculine knows that they need to admit the truth to themselves about their unhealthy situation, their marriage that they are in, their relationship, their job, their health, their own body, because they're not being true to their heart. So they need to commit to themselves, and that's why he's asking Archangel Michael for strength. And you as a divine feminine are being reminded that God is in charge. So give it time. Trust the journey. Your masculine is saying to you, we will be together again. Wherever it is. That's not the right card. That's releasing the fear, releasing. You may feel like it's all a load of smoke in the distance, but it's coming in. We are meant to be, wherever that card is. Things will fall into place. And the reason why I can't find that card, okay, is because the angel's saying you don't have to see it to believe it. You have to believe it to see it, okay? So saying stop looking for the answers. You already know it's in here, that things are already falling into place. So let's do the prayers together. I appreciate your support in helping me to face my feelings with grace and acceptance, so I can be lovingly honest with myself and others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for giving me courage and strength. So allow Archangel Michael to give you courage and strength today, to help you to feel stronger. Archangel Michael, what parts of my life do I need to release? What parts of my life do I need to focus on more closely right now? Thank you for helping me to hear your answers and for giving me the courage to make healthy changes in my life. In 2022, releasing the past. And thank you for helping me to know that my twin flame journey, my heart, my soul, my home is protected. Archangel Michael, thank you for watching over me, for watching over my home, my heart, and the inhabitants, my inhabitants, because you inhabit each other's soul and heart and love and mind. I ask that you post guardian angels, so you're being reminded you have a guardian angel and you are not alone, at each window and door. And remember, you may be thinking about your home, if you want security at home, stability, the commitment, but I'm seeing each window and door, your ears, your eyes, your mouth, your heart, you're being protected so that you only speak with love, not fear. So you see with love, not fear. So you hear with love, not fear. So the angels are helping you to see and feel better, to protect you. Everything you're taking in, everything you're observing and seeing. Thank you for guiding my finances so I can easily afford to pay my rent, my mortgage or taxes. So also a great sign about an increase in money, abundance, financial issues being resolved, moving away from debt, moving into, financial freedom, and also security financially too. We've got equality, 6 of keys. I love this because the journey needs to be equal. It needs to be an equal measure. What you give, you receive. So this is about coming together, things happening in equal measure, equality, remembering that we are all one, we are all equal. We're all on a journey together. And we've got the 2 swans partnership, beautiful. This is like the 2 of cups. So swans mating for life, the energy of the divine feminine, that beautiful grace and power that you have. And the energy of the divine masculine moving into security and stability, like the emperor. We've got caged heart, damage. So we release the damage. We release that feeling of being trapped. We break through limitations and restrictions and, anything we're holding us back. We break the chains of love to be in love. So we break the chains, and God has the power to help us. We've got fool's gold. So remember, the grass isn't greener on the other side for them. It's about seeing the truth, realizing what matters. Fool's gold. That means what matters is the feelings you have, the memories you make, the time you have, not the money in the bank or, the things that seem to be, in your 3D world. It's about seeing clearly. And we've got feminine, okay? So this is you. Remember who you are, your power, your grace, your beauty. And we've got puzzled. Something is still missing for me and I'm trying to figure out what that is. So you may be thinking, what is my mission? Because this is an energy for both of you. So you may be thinking, I'm puzzled. What's my mission? What's missing? I'm trying to figure out what my mission is. And the angel's saying you're already on your mission. You're already working your light. You're already doing what you need to be doing right now in this moment. All is well. And the masculine is puzzled because he knows that you are the missing piece. He knows that you are what he wants, so he's working it out. They show me this like, when Morpheus is he's this big guru in the Matrix, he wears these glasses. And I can hear a plane or a helicopter or something coming over. So again, he's puzzled, he's trying to work things out, how he can be with you, make his way to you. So I feel that's also a big sign about travel, discovery, realizations coming together. Seeing things for the first time, understanding, making sense of things, alignment and power. So great things coming in. So I'm going to do a message from this deck as well for the journey and one for the masculine. So we've got one for the journey. Let's do one for the masculine. So I know this has been a longer reading today, but I feel it's needed, especially in this new year. So the energy, look at this for the journey, is separation is illusion. Separation is illusion. Emotional, spiritual or physical distance never really exists within a twin flame connection. So true. So in other words, physical distance. So if there's a country between you, you'll come together. Emotional distance. If he's being silent or quiet or he's shut down his heart, you'll come together. If there's a spiritual distance, you may be awake, he may not be. You may believe in angels, he may not. You'll come together. It will be sorted out. Separation is illusion. Even if you feel miles away from your twin flame, through physical distance or distance created through a karmic situation, you are never apart. Close your eyes and feel the power of the love, and they will be right by your side. So remember, you're never alone. And the masculine energy, look at this. This came through for you just with telepathy. Okay, you are always connected to each other. Telepathic communication is strong at this time. Your twin flame is thinking about you big time. You are the elephant in the room that never goes away. People around them, that means their karmic partner, their boss, their friends, their family, they know that they are distracted. So people in their life know that they are thinking about you or their mind is elsewhere. So people around them are aware that they are distracted and wondering who is on their mind. And who is on their mind? You, Divine Feminine. And we've also got, if you were wondering if you were on their mind, so they are thinking about you, wondering if you're thinking about them. This is confirmation from the universe that yes, they are thinking about you and they need and want you right now. So you're both wanting each other. You are not just a memory. Maybe you feel like you're fizzling out in their mind, or you are a silhouette to them. They know you, they feel you, they want you, and they're thinking about you right now. Late at night, they think of you. Your twin flame is having sleepless nights. They are staying up late alone, looking at your pictures online, reading through your messages, searching for you online and checking out your social media. Send them love. This would be a good time to reach out. So expect communication. Maybe you're wanting to reach out to them. Maybe that's even by changing your profile picture or putting a post on. Maybe that's what they've done. That's their way of showing you that you belong, that it's only a party of one for now. You're coming together. So trust the journey. You're meant to be. Things will fall into place. The angels are saying, pray, talk to us, because we're always listening. You are never alone. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.